pussy stick. Here we go.
There you go.
Asshole.
I have to try and see if I can find the old theme song and intro and shit again. It was pure luck that I was able to do that one time through. I'm not... Cthulhu! Shut up! We're filming a show! Come on. Be a team player.
Dude, just rip off some other YouTube video's intro and steal some of their views.
You know, I actually got a copyright strike on the Champions video that I did for the Soviet-era propaganda music I used.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Did you appeal, or,
No, I didn't, I mean, I had like 7 views on that, so I'm not worried about it being demonetized. But... Hey, welcome back. This is our Trailer Trash Talk show. This is our first episode of the year. I think we may have had a couple-week hiatus since our last, actual Trailer Trash Talk episode appeared. A couple months, something like that.
5 months, something, yeah.
Still kind of feeling the effects of Sunday, so I'm a little... Whew. But yeah, this is, February 10th, 21?
That is indeed the date.
We have a new president since the last time that we spoke to you.
New president, humanity's still in decline. Taco Bell sucks.
Taco Bell does fucking suck. I had an issue with them just last night. Went through DoorDash because, fucking lazy.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
Convenient.
How did they screw you over on that one?
So, for 2 people ordered 7 items, they forgot my steak quesadilla with the extra jalapeno sauce on it, which was my entree.
Yeah.
They forgot it entirely. I got billed for it, and who do you blame for that? Is it DoorDash? Did the DoorDasher, the little white boy, forget to grab it from the Taco Bell? Or is it the people behind the Taco Bell Corporation that fucked me out of a quesadilla?
I'm pretty sure that's the Taco Bell people. Now, you can appeal to DoorDash, and they'll probably give you your money, and then they'll fight with Taco Bell over it.
I wanted my quesadilla last night.
I know. It happened to me with my French toast, man. It hurts. So we'll refund you. I didn't want my money. I wanted the French toast. That's why I already agreed to give you the money for the French toast. I want the steak quesadilla with the extra jalapeno sauce.
That's what makes the quesadilla from Taco Bell delicious, is the jalapeno sauce. But sometimes you get it and they kind of fucking short you on that shit. So I'll pay the extra 66 cents through DoorDash to get the extra jalapeno sauce.
Of course. And I mean, there are so few things that are delicious that are left on their menu.
Oh, don't even. Okay, so that was the first time I had been or shopped at Taco Bell, and I mean, that's the first time I ever did it through DoorDash, because honestly, they're, not that far away. But, so I ordered, and there's not the beefy nacho cruncher thing they used to have. They had a lot of these little $1.99 little things on their value meal that are just absent all of a sudden. All of a sudden absent. Kind of pissed me off, honestly. And I think you said, what was your item that's missing?
The Mexican pizza is no longer available. And it's like I said, there are I can't find out if there's nachos at Taco Bell anymore or not.
Well, according to the DoorDash app, there are nachos. There are nachos Bel Grande, fucking nacho fries, whatever the fuck that is.
Mediocre fries, but they're really good with cheese sauce. So, I mean, everything's good when you put queso on it.
Oh yeah, everything's good and everything guarantees diarrhea. But it is what it is, I guess, when you're eating a Taco
that going
Bell.
in.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Taco Bell. You've lost the endorsement of the Trailer Trash Talk brand as of now. You can make this right. offer us some type of endorsement in return. We'll co-endorse each other. We can both be very, very popular.
We could put us on the sample team. Let us help you correct these mistakes.
Look, we partake in the right kind of medicines that really get us in the mood for food. We could help you help yourself, right? Yeah, totally. So we have our contact info in the description of the video. Just drop us a line. We'll make something happen. Other news this past weekend, I don't know if you saw, I didn't really remember come Monday morning, but Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl this past weekend.
They did indeed. Tom fucking Brady.
Tom Brady. Super Bowl MVP, I read. I bet it was a great game. Yeah, so...
We have already established, so he's got the 5 on the one hand, and he had the cock ring. Now he's going for the he started on the next hand.
You know, since the age of 37, with Tom Brady's accomplishments and achievements, you could rank him as the greatest quarterback of all time. Just since age 37. He's won as many Super Bowls as Joe Montana. There were some other things. Totally ripping this off from somebody else's show I saw yesterday. Just thought it was amazing, that stat that Clay Travis outkicked the coverage. But yeah, since age 37, he's statistically the greatest quarterback ever. I mean, and look, if you look at the dude, it's kind of amazing. They were showing his side-by-side from his first Super Bowl to his most recent Super Bowl. Not only is he playing better at age 43, he somehow looks better at age 43 than he did as a 24-year-old.
That's Giselle right there.
Yeah, Giselle.
Like, she probably taught him about lotion and all kinds of shit.
You're right. I mean, I don't think he was much into the fitness thing when he was younger, and he seems to be all about it now.
Avocado froyo.
You know, the other interesting thing is they were the first ever team to play a home Super Bowl and the first team to win a home Super Bowl. Just amazing what Tom Brady has accomplished. Just truly amazing. I mean, you know, this is from a neutral fan. I mean, I'm a Tom Brady fan, I am. But, I mean, I'm also a realist, you know, and realistically, a 43-year-old shouldn't be able to go out there and dominate the way that Tom Brady does and has, and he should not be able to outplay the 26-year-old future GOAT Patrick Mahomes the way that he did. But we love you, Tom. We all have faith in you. You know, he's going to be even better next year. Maybe get Jules down there. I think Edelman may be a salary cut in New England. Godwin may be leaving in free agency. Maybe Julian Edelman winds up in Tampa Bay next year.
Oh, man.
Getting the boys back together. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, great job to Tom. I know he watches the show occasionally.
That's a show idea right there. That's a freebie. Like,
it's a freebie, but we want credit. You know, and
like, that's it. Some sort of autographs, maybe. Just, yeah.
Because I think I've definitely said fuck you ESPN on this before. But we'll wipe that over. We'll start anew. So let's see. Big news today. I don't know if you heard, but there is an impeachment going on for the guy that is not president, which is kind of unusual in and of itself. We watched that 13-minute propaganda video that the Democrats put out this morning. What were your thoughts? And again, I want to state, completely apolitical here. Completely apolitical. I will give my thoughts on it, but what were your thoughts after watching the video that was put out by the Democrats this morning?
I saw a very large group of stupid people standing outside listening to a jackass, and I saw a smaller group of even stupider people go do dumb shit. Not sure why, completely. But as I've said before, it looked like goddamn Czechoslovakia, Bosnia, one of those Middle Eastern nations. No offense, guys. I've seen the YouTube videos of your parliaments. It's goddamn embarrassing.
Yeah.
We don't act like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, up until that happened, when you made that type of comment, I would have said something extremely, I guess, what they call xenophobic, like, foreigners don't know how to run governments. But, yeah, obviously, we don't know how to, whenever you look at what just happened. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, the video was... It was impactful. I think it definitely got the emotional stirring that they were shooting for. I do think that it was conveniently edited, just because they obviously, it was made by a production company for the House Democrat impeachment managers for the purpose of, you know...
For real?
What?
I'm not even saying this to be mean, like... That was a government, professionally, whatever video. I've seen better shit on Reddit. Hire one of those TikTok kids. You guys are bad.
Yeah, that was a production company that the Democrats hired to do the video for that purpose. So, I mean, it obviously had an agenda. I think there was some things they took some liberties with, but... Look, like I said, the entire thing as a whole, no, it was absolutely despicable. Like I told you before the show, because we haven't been on air during any of this craziness. But as I told you during the show, or before the show, I think that any of the people that broke into the Capitol, I mean, the same as I thought with any of the rioters in the streets during anyone who is breaking the law, I think should be arrested and punished to the fullest extent of the law. I don't care what side of ideology they stand on. I mean, if you're breaking the law, you should be arrested and prosecuted. Simple as that. So, but ultimately, look, the video is for this. The video is to impeach Trump on incitement of a riot. You wanna? Do you feel comfortable sharing your thoughts on that? You think he's going to get impeached?
I mean...
Or rather, do you think he's going to be convicted? Well, the easy answer there is no.
No, I'm trying
to...
Just... Probably. I mean, if they have if they've got how's the government divided up right now?
They have to have a 2/3 vote to convict. There were 46 Republicans that voted to acquit before this even started.
Well, then it's probably not going to happen then.
Do you think that he should be convicted based off of the video you just saw on incitement of a riot, putting you on the hot seat?
Based off of the video I just saw, I don't know. Like, straight, I was like, I'm going to need more evidence than this. This is a very bad video, y'all. Not even the damning aspect of it.
Just the production quality, you're saying.
The back and forth. It's very obvious that you are jumping from different time points. I don't know what's going on. Like, if this was a news agency, I would hope they wouldn't let them put this out, because it doesn't really give you a clear picture of what's going on, other than there's stupid people breaking stuff that they shouldn't be, and apparently some poor cop got his gut squished out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That was unfortunate for sure.
Excellent work of, like, putting that front and center.
Yeah, I liked how they, like, audio spliced and made sure we heard his wails over all the other commotion they were piping in there. Like I said, tragic for that officer and his family. We're sorry that happened. We're sorry that anyone died during that stupidity. But again, I think that anyone that broke into there absolutely should be arrested and tried. And
for everything possible. Stupid people yelling on the sidewalk? Probably not. If all you're doing is screaming on the sidewalk.
I would tend to agree with that, yeah. quick question. Might edit this out if you feel uncomfortable. Should they be charged with sedition?
Which ones?
The ones inside the Capitol. So let me play the devil's advocate. If they truly believed that they were fighting for the honest outcome of their country, if they and again, we're not endorsing that thought. We're not endorsing that thought.
If that's the way you want to go with it, that makes it easier on me to say, yeah, they should still be tried for sedition. Because even if they truly believed it, if the priest truly believes he's casting out demons and kills somebody,
that's okay, right?
No, he still gets charged for killing somebody. Religious freedom doesn't stretch that far.
Okay. I mean, I think it matters a place in the religion, but okay. I see what you're saying.
Well, it's like, once again, it's like, I'm seeing stupid people doing stupid stuff, a lot of which there are rules against. Like, we didn't know, we didn't understand, we thought this. Okay, well and good. But here's what you, in fact, according to the letter of the law, did. I mean, I feel bad for them, kind of. Kind of like when, again, like watching a stupid person, like, hit themselves with a hammer or something. Oh, they hurt themselves, that's a shame. But I'm not paying their medical bills or legal fees or... We believed in Trump.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for them. Again, I think that especially anyone that entered the Capitol building, that broke through the barriers, through the glass, all that shit, they should absolutely be charged.
Like, we're patriot. No, if y'all had won,
y'all
be patriots. You lost, which means
and I guess
traitors.
I don't know if this is more on a technicality, like in my head, but if they thought they were actually fighting for the because they had been fed a lie, they thought they were fighting for the future, the truth in their country, based on a lie. Do you charge them with sedition on top of it, or do you give them a chance to say, look, now that you're not whipped up in this frenzy, like, that's my only, because it's not like they were screaming down with, they were trying to sell us out to the Iranians or something. No offense, Iran, we know you stream us a lot over there. How you doing, Huzani? But, Humani, sorry about that, he might send a hit squad after us now. I think I still fucked his name up. Ayatollah, I think, is a fan as well.
100,000 pardons, inshallah.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I just don't know if they should be charged with sedition.
I mean, that's one of those things. That's the problem. We can't know what they thought when they did what they did, but their actions fit the legal definition of it.
Well,
you
could argue that their actions, perhaps it was, breaking and entering and vandalism and a number of these other things, because they weren't trying to overthrow the government of the U.S. in their minds. They were trying to restore the rightfully elected government of the U.S. in their minds. Not in our minds, in their minds. Just to be clear.
When you put it like that, that kind of sucks for Trump, because it's like, where did you get this idea?
And that was the next
Donald
thought
Trump
I had
told me.
Was that kind of makes it look worse on him, but I think, and again, didn't actually take part in that whole election thing, so this ain't on me as far as any of that shit goes. But
right. First one was on. First one we might have had a hand in. Second time, nothing doing.
You know what? I actually didn't vote in the first one.
I don't remember.
No, I know for a fact I didn't, because I remember, I think you actually did, but I remember I called you over because we were going to have a weed-in instead of going to vote.
And I think I just like stopped on the way to your house because it was empty.
And then that kind of pissed me off, so I thought about doing it because I think I had to go work that evening. Maybe I didn't, I don't remember. But I remember passing by there at one point and it being a crazy long line, and I was like, oh, fuck this, you know. It's not worth the inconvenience to me, you know. Because we do live in a free country. We have the freedom to exercise our rights not to vote. We're not being forced by the government to go up there and, you know, take care of that shit.
And also, where we live in our country, the outcomes of the voting elections are almost guaranteed, so it's a moot point to go.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So you were telling me earlier that Marines lost some bombs in San Bernardino County, huh?
Indeed. And again, according to the sheriff's department, the Marines called them up to let them know they lost some explosives. That was the whole conversation. Well, y'all need some help finding them? No, we got it. We'll let y'all know what's going on. Well, you know what kind or how many we can't tell you that. We'll be in touch. How does that go down? I know national security. You lost the goddamn bombs. Tell them if they need a Geiger counter or like the plastic explosives dog. Shit.
Yeah, that is something. That is something. Do they not at least like keep them behind a locked door up there? Like, what the fuck's going on where they can just be...
Well, according to Family Guy, dead guys guard the ammo bunker because we're so understaffed in the military, but according to another report I saw from a admittedly left or liberal-leaning source, military enlistment has skyrocketed as of late. Imagine when people are poor and desperate and can't find any other alternatives. 3 meals and a bed and, hey, you might get shot at, becomes really viable, apparently.
Well, hey, we'll segue that real quick to another possible sponsorship with Robinhood. You know, in just the last couple of weeks, I faced the same issue of having low money and want to turn that low money into mo money. So I used the Robinhood app, and within 2 weeks I've turned $60 into over $160. That is a true testimonial from an actual customer. Robinhood, let's hit us up. Contact info in the description below. But yeah, Doge to the fucking moon. Let's go. Yep. So, yeah. What else is going on? How's farming going right now?
Wet. Man. So this is bullshit. Like, the weatherman, who is an incompetent buffoon with all of his fancy technology, has been wrong about what the weather's supposed to be for like the last 3 weeks running. I ain't even bothered to start shit because I don't know. I'm going off of the wisdom of old people, i.e. my grandfather, who doesn't care what the weatherman says. He says we gotta wait for like another 3 weeks.
So you have nothing in the ground right now?
I got shit in the ground. No, I lied. I take that back. Update, fellas, I have 3 tiny crabapple trees that I planted in the fall because they have to winter before they'll sprout.
Crabapple trees?
Yes, crabapple trees. Those are what you use to make mayhaw jelly, the most delicious jelly out of any you will ever find anywhere. I'll fight you about it. But first, I'll make you eat a spoonful, and if you still want to fight, we can.
I'm not sure I've ever had Mayhaw jelly before.
Living in the South, I can almost guarantee you have at some point. And if not, we gotta change it.
Does Smucker's make a Mayhaw variant?
I do not believe they do.
I'm not sure I've ever had Mayhaw jelly before.
You've been living on Smuckers your whole life?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not terrible, it's just, like, bro, there's so many options out there. There's, like, you're not one of those grape or apple people, are you?
I like grape and strawberry.
Alright, we can work with that.
I don't know if I've ever had apple jelly, actually.
Oh, it's garbage. You might as well just use it for glue.
What kind of jellies do they give you at Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel, they usually give you like a blackberry.
I think I like that one.
Blackberry is good. Like a blackberry or a strawberry. They have a mixed berry one, which I'm pretty sure is just what they say when... Like, alright, we're out, we ran the taps dry on almost everything, and we're just going to mix the last 5 for a whole batch. It's not bad, but I mean, I know that mixed berry is a bullshit name. Like, don't cover up what you're doing, we figured it out.
Yep. Alright, anything else popping off in the news?
Let's see...
Our intense preparation is really paying off right now.
It really is. It shows. Well, once again, you should use Robinhood to acquire stock in AMC. You know, we got to keep them around. Guys, I have gift cards, okay? I need them open for like at least another 2 months. Let me do this.
You need to do what you can to get rid of those gift cards.
The movie theaters are closed. It's a pandemic.
They have online services. You can rent movies that I could download
That's
for
called
you for
streaming.
free.
I already have Netflix.
Well, Netflix. All right. Actually, since we're on Netflix, can I tell you
that they suck? I mean,
I was running through Netflix last night. The amount of politically charged bullshit they have on that, I mean, it is ridiculous. Like, I want to watch something to be entertained, right? And I'm just seeing all of this shit getting thrown at me, and dude, what the fuck, you know?
What do you watch? What's wrong with your Netflix algorithm?
To top it off, they took away Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Ooh, that's cold.
So I had to download that show because that's the children's favorite movie for some reason.
It could be worse.
I'm not sure it could be. Have you ever fucking seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl, dude? That's a pretty fucking bad hour and a half.
I don't know. I think the surest way to end up in, like, some hate mail is to start trash talking children's movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go down that road. I don't want to argue with people on that one.
Well, that's fair. Not trash talking. I'm just saying it's a fucking awful movie. I'm not sure that's really disputable at this point. I mean, to anyone who's watched it. Yeah, but yeah, Netflix is kind of garbage from what I've been seeing. I mean, honestly, I think I can find as much on YouTube for free as I can with Netflix, and all.
Well, here's the problem with it's one of the signs of being old. Maybe like a whole bunch of shit that we like is now like free use or just posted on whatever. Alright, maybe just me. I like cowboy movies. And like 70s kung fu flicks.
Kung flu?
Kung fu flicks.
You racist son bitch? What are you, is that subliminal message in here? Speaking of which, completely unrelated note, any COVID updates?
Still here.
God, holy shit. I thought for sure that shit would be gone by now.
Right? I don't know. I guess, like, nobody will wear their chin diapers.
Wow. Wow, and I guess from what I've seen on the news, there was a lot of irresponsible people over the weekend that had like Super Bowl parties and shit with members outside of their house. Star.
Alright, we might have lost like 45 seconds. Maybe. I mean, like it wasn't there and then I looked up and it was.
So, yeah, in recap, that Fouch warned us about the Super Bowl, and apparently a bunch of people didn't listen. So I guess we're playing the waiting game now to see the dramatic death uptick. Hope everyone survives.
Right. At what point can we say that prevention failed and we can just let the weak die? Like, I was willing to do it at first, but nobody else was. And I'm tired at this point. Like, we have failed to contain. Can we quit bothering? I feel like I'm bailing a bucket. Like, I'm bailing a boat with a teaspoon here. And someone keeps firing buckshot through the bottom of the hull.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I had a great idea at the beginning. Nobody listened to me, and yeah, I mean, you know. So yeah, I think we're pretty much fucked on it. I just saw this morning.
We're fucked already. Let's quit pretending. Take the signs down. I can stop being cursed at by angry people who won't wear their mask or wear it right.
Now, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to keep the mask thing around as long as possible. Do you know how much I like not having to see people's fucking faces every day up at work? Like,
I would love that if I didn't have to have the 3-minute argument about.
Oh yeah. Well, at least you're at a place where you can attempt to enforce that, you know. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I guess COVID is still a real thing then. Okay. It's kind of shocking. It's been a calendar year now we've been dealing with this, huh?
At least.
Be honest with you, as much this past year seems to have flown by for me. I mean, as much misery and bullshit happened in that year span, felt like a fast year when I looked back on
it. Did you spend most of it intoxicated in some fashion?
Oh, undoubtedly.
That'll do it.
I mean,
also, it's not like there was a lot going on, so a lot of that time just all blurs together.
That is true, too.
See, you're past it now. You don't remember, like, those 3-day stretches where you didn't do anything and were bored.
Yeah. Well, see, I did realize about myself over the self-imposed, when I could maybe have had COVID during that month period where I stayed home from work. I can entertain myself quite well. I mean, that's what I realized. I'm pretty good at it. Feel like I did a lot of self-adjusting and self-improvement, you know. And
you got drunk and jerked off a lot?
Yeah, every single day. Yeah, but you know, it was a nice, freeing experience.
I mean, it sounds amazing. That's.
Every day.
I want to do like those memes, man. Like, let's self-isolate in the wilderness. Like, return to monkey.
Yeah.
Throw shit at people who come by our trees.
Well, I think you can do that in like San Francisco and not have to.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to watch out for heroin needles. I hear that's a big issue too. I would like to see the lampposts that are being like eaten away by all the homeless piss.
What?
I've seen pictures. Apparently, now this was a while back. I don't know if this is still a problem. Actually,
what do the homeless drink in San Francisco?
Night train, apparently. I don't know. Apparently, if you have enough people pissing on a lamppost enough uric acid will eventually start to corrode the metal in the lamppost. That was a problem a while back. Viewers out there, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the governor came up with a measure to, like, deal with this. They put plastic around the bases of the lamppost where people are pissing because pee doesn't hurt the plastic, just the lamppost.
Huh.
Again, if that's not what they did, let us know. I'm curious, but I think I saw a news article about that. It's kind of ingenious, I do admit. I mean, does nothing for the homeless crisis or the public urination or anything substantive, but at least the investment in plastic prevents having to buy more lampposts from the prodigious quantities of homeless piss that are eroding them away.
Alright, that was quite informative. I had no idea that was going on. No idea. Do we have lampposts in Louisiana?
I mean, we got a couple in Hammond, I think. See, that's the thing. We got like 4 lampposts in like the parking lot by the train tracks, but most of that shit is just lights on light poles. I guess you gotta go to like the city to find lampposts. Yeah. No, I think you gotta go like the city. Does Baton Rouge have lampposts?
Yeah, not the parts of Baton Rouge I've been around.
Right? Like, I know that like New Orleans has lampposts.
Baton Rouge has street lights, but I'm sure if you were to go, what's that uppity fucking
I don't know. I'm not allowed there.
Yeah, they've got like the movie theater and all the fucking uppity clothing and food places there. Perkins Row.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they got some fucking lampposts in Perkins Row.
I'm almost sure they do.
Yeah.
I've only been there like 3 times. Good food. I kind of hate everything else about the place.
Do you remember when we drove there to watch the Boondock Saints 2? Was that you?
Maybe.
We drove all the way to Perkins Row, parked in the parking garage, and then my window and one of my windows in the car wouldn't roll up.
Yeah. When we rolled the windows down, we were smoking on the way up there. What was it, you, me, and Megan?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we pull up, and then we go to roll the windows up. I was like, eh. And it...
Yeah.
I feel you, but also, like, even in White World, which is, like, I can't leave my car with the window down. Like, I don't blame you, but it's kind of funny. Even in white, like the whitest of, yeah, we're gonna get broke into.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have break-ins on Perkins Road. I'm not saying that crappy little Saturn.
I was gonna say, you didn't have anything in there worth stealing. The dime bag of grass in the glove box would have been the most valuable thing in there.
Yeah. But that would have been a shitty ride home had we not had that.
You could have put it in your
box.
pocket. It was the binder full of burnt CDs. You weren't even, like, you had like 7 bought CDs and 400 burnt CDs, but someone was gonna steal it.
People have been victimized a lot by having their CD collection stolen, alright? So it's not a, and then Boondock Saints too, this is probably like 2008, 2009, some shit like that. CDs were still a thing. I mean, I'm trying to make it sound like I'm fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
No, I thought the whole burnt CD thing was pretty...
Well, you can't tell when you're looking on the outside of a CD case. You just say, oh, fucking CD case, gank.
The broken CD case that didn't close, that you could obviously... They'd have picked that thing up, half the pages would have fallen out, they'd have seen burnt CDs on the ground. They'd have turned around and left.
Well, then my burnt CDs would have been all scratched to shit, so still wise move on my part, I feel like.
Yeah.
Alright. It is what it is. Whatever.
I mean, if anything, we didn't realize it at the time. It was a good thing that happened. We saved money on those movie tickets.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one.
It wasn't.
Wasn't as good as the first one.
Like, I enjoyed it, but more nostalgia purposes than...
Yeah. Yeah. Aren't they supposed to have been doing a third one for like the last decade or so?
No idea.
They,
we heard something about that, like, way back when.
And they definitely ended the movie off to where it looked like they were going to do a third one.
Yeah. See, what's the one, and who's the Walking Dead one? Norman Reedus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. See, I think that's the problem. Fucking Norman Reedus, everybody wants a piece of him in every way imaginable, and he just hasn't got time to do it.
Really? Because all he's done is The Walking Dead. I'm sure there's that can't be paying that much.
Dude, they used him. He's in video games. He's almost like Keanu. As a matter of fact, I would be interested in a celebrity death match, like Highlander style, between Keanu and Norman Reedus.
Did they make a John Wick 3?
Yes.
Has it been released?
I think. Maybe?
Oh, what you were speaking of before the show. President Biden announces sanctions against Myanmar's military leaders following February 1 coup. Oh, shit.
Like I said.
Sports talk. Ex-Clemson LB transferring to LSU, Mike Jones. Yeah, I don't have any fucking clue who that is. Just his name is funny. It's Mike Jones' name. Let's see. Saw Trump's lawyer yesterday apparently did a shit show job starting out his defense. From what I read, it was like, oh, my 60 has turned into 175.31 right now. I'm up $23 today.
Nice.
My weed stock, I bought at 111. It's up to 288 today. Damn. This stock shit is easy, right? Like, Grand Theft Auto definitely trained me for it.
Let's see. Random fun fact of the day, Willie Nelson can outsmoke Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I saw something about, I did not read the article because it said something about smoking with Snoop Dogg and group sex, and I did not want to see where that went.
I didn't get that. I didn't get to the group sex part of the article. I just know that...
I'm hoping they were separate incidents.
Yeah. No, Willie and Snoop went to Amsterdam and, like, smoked their way across the coffee shop district, and Snoop tapped first.
That's impressive. Willie's got to have at least 20 years on him.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience and built-up tolerance.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like a fragile-ass old man.
Yeah, but... I mean, Snoop's no spring chicken either at this point.
No, he ain't, but, you know... Yeah.
So if Willie ever... see, if it just wasn't for all those damn times his weed got confiscated. Poor Willie. Once again, Willie, I know you tune in every now and then. As a person who cares, sorry about what we did to your tour bus.
Yeah, we are sorry, Willie. We are sorry. We are sorry.
Ooh. You might want to bail on your dope stock there.
What was that?
Well, maybe not. According to the internet, So the Reddit guys who did the
GameStop.
Thing have apparently been have gravitated towards cannabis company stocks.
All right. That might legitimately explain why this one has more than doubled in value over the last, 24 hours.
Is that Sundial Growers or Tilray?
It is Sundial.
Yeah, that's Reddit.
I was on this before they were. I've been on these dudes.
Alright, well, yeah, that's where your money's coming from. Apparently, the hedge funds were trying to short your Sundial company, and Reddit's fighting them.
Sweet. I just need to figure out when is the right time to cash out then. That is awesome. Alright. Boys, I think y'all missed the boat now. I bought in at $1.11 a share. They're up to $3 now, but hey, maybe this is a GameStop type scenario where it's gonna fucking skyrocket up.
Right?
Sweet Jesus, please let that happen. You're about to what?
Shit, I'm about to go get that Robin Hood.
Hold on, let me text you the link so we both get a free stock. Sorry, Jordan. Get my contacts. So there it is, right, Justin. Send. Alright. Robin Hood, hook me up, bruh. Like, you see what I'm doing for you? Hook me up. Let's go. Alright. Getting Justin in this game. He's going to get in on this weed companies. We're going to get in on some Dogecoin because it's going to the fucking moon. I encourage you all to do the same. I think Jordan sent out, against our closest group of followers, Jordan sent out, I believe, a link so that you can jump on and, get you and him some free stocks. I just snagged Justin from Jordan. Sorry, Jordan. Love you, bro. But yeah, I think that's all for us today. So we will be back soon. We're going to get back into doing these somewhat semi-regularly since the Trailer Trash Talk Hurricane League Fantasy Talk is in somewhat of a hiatus on the off-season. But from us up here at Trailer Trash Talk, Lil Stank, Leather Hat Guy, we're on the rocket, going to the fucking moon with the Dogecoin. We hope y'all do too. Have a nice day.